Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Brick Games, where we cover everything LEGO gaming, and welcome to a brand new LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video. So it is now March 1st, 2021 at the time of this video coming out, which means it has now been over half a year, or over 6 months, since TT Games, or Warner Brothers Games, has provided us an update on the status of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The last update was on August 27th, 2020, where we got a gameplay trailer for Gamescom. That was when they also announced that the game was being delayed until spring 2021, because originally they just gave it a 2020 release date, but now it has been delayed till this spring. So spring technically begins March 20th and goes until June 20th, but we really shouldn't focus on the exact time frame of spring too closely. Typically when a game has a release date of spring, it usually means April or May, just in general. So we know every single LEGO game in the past has always released on a Tuesday. Like, you can go back and look at LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, LEGO Marvel, LEGO Avengers, all of these games always release on a Tuesday. That's just how they seem to do it, at least here in America. So now that we're in March 2021, in my opinion, there seems to be about 3 different release date scenarios that they could go with, and we're going to be talking about all 3 of these here in this video, so let's go ahead and talk about the first one. So of course, a highly speculated release date for the game is May the 4th, 2021. What really gives a lot of credit to this release date is the fact that it is a Tuesday this year, so that lines up perfectly with the past LEGO game release schedule. And May the 4th, of course, is commonly known as Star Wars Day, and we actually know WB Games and TT Games pay attention to May the 4th or Star Wars Day, because last year that's actually when they finally gave us the box art for the game. They showed what the cover looked like. I think they released an interview as well on that day giving us a little bit more information, so they definitely know about May the 4th, and they want to use that for marketing purposes. So May the 4th seems like a highly likely release date. However, we're now in March 2021, and May the 4th is only about 2 months away from this video actually coming out, and the final marketing push for this game hasn't even started yet. If you look at past LEGO games, typically they have about 2 to 3 months to market the game with trailers, usually like a gameplay trailer about 2 months before the game comes out. And we haven't gotten that yet, or at least a second gameplay trailer, I guess that would be in this case. And also, there's usually TV ads, you usually get social media ads, ads before YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff, and none of that has even started yet, which tells me that this game has to be at least 2 months away, if not more. If it's going to be true, they really need to start marketing the game like this week, or maybe next week at the latest, but really I think this week they need to begin marketing. They need to give us a gameplay trailer maybe on Wednesday or something. Typically in the past we see LEGO release trailers on Wednesdays, so it could be this coming Wednesday, May the 3rd, who knows. But yeah, they really need to start marketing this game this week if May the 4th ends up being true, just so they can have about 2 months to really have a final marketing push for the game. So that's one scenario for this game coming out. Another scenario, what I'm calling, is a soft delay for the game. Now, what do I mean by a soft delay? Well, I think marketing could begin later this month, maybe like in mid to late March or something like that, and then the release date will be sometime in June, maybe like June 15th or June 22nd. That would put it right around the release date of LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens back in 2016, so they have been known to release games in June. I believe LEGO Incredibles back in 2018 had a release date on June 15th or around there, so it's definitely not out of place for them to release a LEGO game in June. So this would be slightly later than their original spring 2021 timeframe, so it technically would be a delay. But I don't think they would acknowledge this at all. I think they would just come out with a trailer later this month. They would have June something as the release date, and that would be it, and they wouldn't really acknowledge that that's no longer spring. So that's kind of why I'm calling it a soft delay. So I think this is a strong possibility if we don't get any news later this week. So the last possible scenario, in my opinion, is that the game gets a significant delay or a major delay into summer or fall 2021. Now, I don't want to speculate on this too much, because as of right now, WB Games and TT Games still have a few more weeks to begin marketing. They could still get this game out sometime in June or so. And when I say significant delay, this would be like July or later, or maybe even into the fall, like we're talking like October time frame or something like that. So they have plenty of time to market this game before that happens, so I don't want to speculate on this too much, but you know, if we do get into April and we haven't heard anything about this game yet, then I would start to believe that the game is going to get delayed until summertime or even fall time. But we're not in April yet, we're just beginning March, so if we don't hear anything this month, I would expect a significant delay is going to be the case, but as of right now, that is not the case. So, in closing of this video, as of right now, there's a couple scenarios we can look at. We could get news this week and the game could come out May the 4th, or they could wait a couple more weeks and maybe the game will come out in like late May or maybe June time frame. It would get what I would consider a soft delay. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? When do you think we're going to get news about this game? I think it's going to be any weekday now. In the past, they've never announced anything on a weekend. That's just not something the video game industry would do. Most of the people are off on the weekends, so just kind of looking ahead, always kind of check every morning on the weekdays. Typically, it seems to be like a Wednesday is when they release trailers. If you go back and look at Lego Incredibles, I think even Lego DC Supervillains, a lot of the trailers back then were always on Wednesdays, so that's kind of the day to look out for the most, I would think. And just kind of look out over the next coming weeks. We should be getting something any day now. Again, they could really do it later this week, and we could, get a trailer and have all the marketing we could ever want in the world, and we'd really get hyped for this game. So just kind of stay tuned for all that. Let me know what you think about all my little theories here. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe and notify right when the next video comes out. We're always covering the latest in LEGO games here on Quick Brick Games. Like this video if you enjoyed it. If you got something out of this video, or you enjoy it or agreed with me. And comment what you think again, and dislike it if not. And I will see you guys next time here on Quick Brick Games.